Hey guys, it's Shannon and John from That DIY Couple.
And yesterday marked a full year on YouTube.
So we wanted to do a quick little video commemorating one whole year on YouTube and describing for you guys some of the things that we've learned along the way. We wanted to share some of our stats as a small channel. How much are we making? How long did it take us to monetize? What are some of the things that we've learned about monetization in our favorite videos? And yeah, how many subscribers do we have? How many comments?
We started on YouTube, the very first day we uploaded a video was Christmas Day 2017. And we didn't get monetized, so we started the YouTube channel mostly as an experiment to see if we liked doing it, kind of to make videos that we liked and for our future kids and our future family. And we didn't really have any expectation that we would be doing it to make money or anything like that. We didn't get monetized on YouTube until August of 2018. So we didn't have enough subscribers or video views to get monetized. It used to be the case that you could get monetized on YouTube immediately, but now you have to meet certain requirements. I think you have to have 1,000 subscribers and a certain number of watch hours. So it took us a while to get to that point. Not that we were explicitly trying to get to it super fast, but even when we had the number that we needed, we still had to wait like 2 or 3 months for YouTube to like approve us. Since August of 2018, we've made...
And today it's December 26, 2018.
Yeah, so between August 2018 and today, December 26, 2018, we've made $1,036, which I think is way more than I thought we would make.
Yeah. I mean, like we said, we are not doing YouTube for the money. One of the things that we learned in the course of John editing this really beautiful video to propose to me with both of our lives in parallel, looking back at old footage that our parents had filmed, was that when we look at our baby videos, the thing that we are least interested in is us just kind of squirming around as babies, and more interested in what our parents were like before they had us and at the beginning of our lives. So we're interested in documenting who we are now and what we're interested in for our future posterity. So we weren't really in it for the money, just kind of doing it as a passion project to share the things that we're learning and the things that we're interested in with our loved ones.
Yeah, but it turned out to be, to be clear, the only way that we make money on YouTube is through AdSense, which are ads that play before the video. We don't do anything else. We don't do or haven't done like sponsorships or brand deals. We don't have a website still, working on that, but we don't have a website, so we don't make money off of that. We don't have like affiliate links, ebooks, anything like that. The only money that we make... I think
we're going to start doing some of that stuff in 2019.
Yeah, but for 2018, the only money that we make is through Google AdWords. And one interesting observation is that the amount of money that we make on YouTube, and I'm sure is true of other channels, is very variable, month to month, day to day. So we make more money now per month than we did like when we just first got monetized. But it's not a linear thing. Right now, a lot of people are making a lot of money on YouTube, as in like right now being the season, because a lot of advertisers spend money around the holidays because people buy a lot of stuff over the holidays. But like in August, we're making a lot less money than we are today. And also I think in January, we're going to be making a lot less money than we are in December, because it's just the way that ads work. And some of our videos are way more lucrative than other videos, even videos that have more or less views.
Yeah, one of the most interesting things that we've discovered is that we started putting out a couple of videos in Portuguese because I speak Portuguese and I wanted to share my love of Brazil. And our very most popular video with a couple 100,000 views is a video called, in Portuguese, it's basically an American girl's impressions of Brazil. And so that video, for whatever reason, has done very well. The YouTube algorithm promotes it a lot, and there's a lot of engagement on it, tons and tons of comments. So even though it's our most viewed video by far, it's not our most lucrative video, because the people who are clicking on that video are in general, and commenting on that video are in general Brazilian men. So the people who are commenting and clicking on our actual most lucrative video, which is our How I Lost 100 Pounds video, 4 Principles to Weight Loss, are in general American women. And what we've learned is that view count doesn't necessarily correlate to income on YouTube. So what an American woman thinks of Brazil video in Portuguese has way more views than our How I Lost 100 Pounds video, but it's only made $102 versus our 100 pounds video has made us $240.
Yeah. So like a quarter of all the money that we made in 2018 on YouTube came from one video, which is our 100-pound weight loss video. And then probably our second most popular video is our vegan weight loss transformation video that made about $115. And the 10 things we don't buy video, that's our minimalist video, made about 100 and the same amount, about $113, $14.
And then our Brightline eating
made $100.
Our
and
meal
then
prep video, not the summary.
The meal prep video made $100, and then the Brazil video that Shannon talked about made about $100. So if you take those videos alone, the vast majority of our YouTube revenue came from like 5 videos, basically.
Interestingly, my impressions of Brazil video in Portuguese has over 1 million hours of watch time and 136,000 or so views, compared to our How I Lost 100 Pounds video, which only has about 400,000 hours of watch time and about 45,000 views. So if you think about it, the purchasing power or the clicking power of an American woman is much stronger than that of a Brazilian man. And when we first started doing videos in Portuguese and we saw all these views and all these comments, we thought to ourselves, man, like this is really doing well. Maybe we should make lots more videos in Portuguese for the ad revenue. But when you look at the numbers, you have to figure out who's clicking and what the advertisers are interested in paying for.
Yeah. One interesting thing to note, though, is that some of the videos on our channel we made before we were monetized and some we made after we were monetized. Mm-hmm. So it's a little bit hard to compare apples to apples because, for example, our second most popular video is our Impressions of Sweden video. And that one has about 50,000 views at this point. And I think we've made like $15 from that because all of those views came before we were monetized. So
exactly.
Like very few of them happened after we posted that video I think in March.
Yeah.
So most of the views that we got were in like March and April, and we didn't get monetized until August. So that's kind of one caveat to looking at this data. We'll overlay, as we probably have before, some of these charts that you can see our revenue, just if you're curious to see how we're growing.
One of the things I think that was most interesting and that we learned in this journey is that the videos that we really cared about and were really passionate about and put a ton of effort into editing and thinking about are not necessarily the videos that do well on YouTube. That is to say that we are not necessarily the best barometer of what the rest of the world is interested in. So some of the videos that we put the least amount of effort into are the ones that have done most well. For example, I'm not a big fan of sitting and watching someone else's travel videos or interested in really talking.
Although I like them.
You kind of like that.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of watching just listening to someone else what they think about another place. But our Impressions of Sweden video and our Impressions of Brazil video have done extraordinarily well. We were surprised to see how many people in other countries were interested in what 2 Americans thought of where they lived. And it wasn't something that we really anticipated being particularly popular.
Yeah, and another surprise for me was I made a video about how to set up a karaoke system, which is not similar to content that we have on this channel. And when we first posted it, it got like no views because like no one really cares, I guess, about setting up a karaoke system. But over the past like basically 4 months, it's gotten slowly more and more views, and now it's one of our top 10 videos in terms of popularity. And we get a lot of comments on it about like, how do I set up the system, like what do I want to do still, even 4+ months after. So probably when it came out, the first day is like when a lot of our videos get the most of their views, but that video probably got like 100 views or something in the first day.
I don't know if that's true that the first day is when most.
Well, I think it's like we get a lot of.
That's true.
We get a lot of views right in the beginning, more or less. But suffice to say, like that video didn't do well when it first came out, but now 4 months later, it has like I think 8,000 views or something, which for us is a lot.
Yeah, I mean, a niche video like that will take time to grow, right? It's going to be a very particular search criteria, but for whoever is actually searching for how do I set up my home karaoke system, it's the perfect video.
Yeah, because there's not a lot about that. I kind of made the video because I didn't find anything on the internet about how to do a home karaoke system that wasn't like some crap thing that you buy on Amazon or whatever. So,
I think by far our bread and butter are the videos about weight loss and personal health and betterment and veganism and whole food plant-based eating and transformation. And those are the videos that actually take a lot less time because we can speak about them authentically and from our personal experience. And so for us, the sweet spot now is finding videos that we don't necessarily want to spend tons and tons of time editing videos that nobody is interested in, but we're happy to make lots of, if it's interesting to us.
Yeah.
A good example is our travel videos. Not many people care about our trip to Miami, but that was one of my favorite videos because it helps me relive that
it was really fun.
Yeah, and I'm going to always look back at that video. You spent a long time editing it.
One thing that, before we start talking about the future of our channel, I just want to recap for 2018 is our subscriber growth. So we started out with 0 subscribers, and like 1 subscriber, like our other YouTube accounts, I guess, like subscribing to our channel. Or actually, we didn't even do that, I think, because we were worried about, we didn't want our like real YouTube accounts to be associated with this initially, remember?
Yeah.
So we had like truly no subscribers. And it was like maybe our parents or something had subscribed. And since then, we've gained almost 10,000 subscribers. So we've went from 0 to 10,000 in the span of about 12 months. And the majority of that, I would say, happened like in the last, quarter of the year or something.
Right, so because once you start monetizing, YouTube, I believe, promotes your videos more. So
I think so, yeah. So like, or I'm not, it's like, so the growth was like, it took us a long time to get to 1,000 subscribers. I think we thought that was a huge milestone when we got there. I think we got there maybe
I don't remember.
I think in May or something, or June. And that was awesome. And we were like, wow. We thought like it would be a goal of the year to get to 1,000 subscribers to get monetized. And then that happened, and we were like, well, wouldn't it be cool to get to 5,000 subscribers? And then that happened, and we were like, well, it's almost possible that we could get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I don't think we're going to quite make it. We're going to be like a couple hundred short. But in a 12-month span for a channel that we had no expectation of, no like built-in audience, no like social really component before we started it, I'm like super, super happy and impressed with that.
So we'll quickly go over all of our key stats. So in terms of watch time, we have 3,280,000 or so minutes watched, which is kind of incredible to think that
it's crazy.
People have watched us for that amount of time. Most people, the average view duration is 7 minutes and 29 seconds, which is longer than I would expect.
Yeah, it's actually gone up over time. Maybe because we made longer videos. I don't really know. But it's longer than I would expect, yeah. We have 430,000 views. We made a little over $1,000. We have 22,000 likes on our videos, 746 dislikes. Which is a pretty good ratio, I think.
You can't please everybody.
We had 3,700 comments, 3,174 shares, which I think is really cool. So I didn't even realize that. We have 7,000. We're in 7,709 videos and playlists. So I think that means that of our videos, that's how many are in other playlists for other people. And we have about 9,600 subscribers, or 9,700 subscribers as of the time of this video.
So interestingly, our gender breakdown is 54% female and 46% male. Now, this is something that's shifted pretty significantly. It used to be that our channel was almost exclusively catered to women.
Yeah, like 95% women.
And then when my Brazil impressions video took off, we just got many Brazilian men subscribing to the channel.
Most of our viewers are between the ages of 25 and 40. I think the vast majority. We have not that many people younger than that and not that many people older than that, which kind of makes sense because that's our demographic age too. Yeah, so to further break it down, as Shannon mentioned, so within the US, which accounts for about 1/3 of all of our viewers, 10% of those viewers are male and 90% are female. So if you're watching this in the US, you're almost certainly a female. And if you're watching in Brazil, then you don't understand what I'm saying, but you're probably a man.
75% of our Brazilian viewers are men.
Yeah, 88%. We have a lot of viewers in Sweden are male. So it's like 90% of our Swedish viewers are male and 10% are female. So, but it kind of averages out that half are male and half are women.
So 33% of our watch time comes from within the United States, and 32% of our watch time comes from Brazil, which is really insane and really just a product of that one video. We've done a couple of other videos in Portuguese, but they're nowhere near as popular as the one that has been somewhat promoted in the Brazilian algorithm. So I think I would expect those things to stabilize over the course of the future. So one of the things that's been most awesome about starting a YouTube channel is that it's essentially promotional material for our own interests and hobbies among our friends. So I would say that the vast majority of people who watch our YouTube channel are not actually our friends and family. We catch up with them in real time, and they're not super active on YouTube. But for those first of all, we've made internet friends, right? People who share our interests because we're putting our interests out there and being forthcoming about our story. And that's been really awesome to expand our friend group in that way. But for the people who are within our existing social circles who have seen our videos, it's been really cool to see them engaging with us in a different way. So I would say that this is especially true of the people in our acquaintance group. So people who we didn't know particularly well, but we know of, people who you're kind of Facebook friends with but don't know super well, have been actually becoming closer to us to the extent that they share our interests. So people who I didn't know well in high school are now coming to me and saying like, hey, I'm also on a weight loss journey. I love your videos on this. Or, hey, I'm also into minimalism. Let's talk about that. And so it's been really awesome in terms of using the internet to strengthen existing social connections and build new ones. One of the things that's been difficult about being so expository and telling everyone all of our personal business and everything that we're up to is that you get a lot of haters, right? Not a ton. I would say it's probably like less than 1 in 10 of our comments are negative, but it really sucks to wake up in the morning and check social media and have the first thing you read be someone telling you that you're stupid or you're ugly or you like.
I don't think we get. I think we get even fewer than that.
I mean,
really depends.
It kind of depends on the platform. I would say it's a little bit less on YouTube than it is on other social media platforms.
I'd say
like
Reddit.
Reddit can be a mean
worst,
place.
Yeah.
I love Reddit, but it can be a mean place.
Reddit is like you're definitely guaranteed to get some really crazy comments if your post gets popular enough. Yeah.
So it can be hard, to deal with haters, and it's like, I'm a sensitive person. It's hard for me not to take that kind of thing seriously, and it's hard for me not to engage or feed the trolls. You're really good about that.
Yeah.
But I have a hard time.
Yeah, I don't really care.
I've cried and things like that over things people have said to me or you, and it's been hard. But it's totally worth it for all the positive.
Oh yeah, but it's way outweighed by positive comments and encouraging comments. Particularly the weight loss ones are really great and very inspiring because people will say like, "Hey, you inspired me to change my diet or to start preparing meals in this way or whatever." And that's super
amazing.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
So looking forward to 2019, we just want to create a lot more content. We went periods of time in 2018 where we just didn't really make content for like a couple weeks, and just was like we were busy with doing other things or whatever. And in 2019, I think we really want to focus on creating content in multiple places. So on the YouTube channel, on our website, we want to blog a little bit about our lives and what we're doing. Be more active on different social media channels and social media platforms. I think that we have a lot of stuff that we want to talk about and experiment with different types and ways of communicating. And we want to be a little bit more, I think a lot of the videos that we've made are of this format, which I like a lot, but I also want to do some more videos of like day to day, like here's what's going on, here's we're kind of like building our YouTube channel, like our brand, our stuff that we're going on, what are we doing at work? Like I've kind of alluded to a lot of what I'm doing professionally, but I haven't really talked about it. Like here's what I'm doing every day, and I've gotten some questions about that. I want to talk about what I'm doing every day because I think it's interesting and could be helpful to people that want to do a similar journey. So we're going to really focus a lot on that. We are definitely going to try to put out videos more frequently too. I think we've been trying to do 2 or 3 videos per week, but some weeks it kind of
some weeks it's none,
it's
some
0.
weeks it's 3.
Yeah, so we're going to try to be more consistent with that, and it would be awesome in a year from now to come back and do the same video and say like, holy crap, I can't believe how much we've grown in 2019, not only on YouTube, but in other places too. I think YouTube is just one platform for us to get our stuff out there. So we want to be more expansive and see what we can do.
Yeah, guys, one thing we should mention too is that we also made a little bit of money. We made a couple $100 off of the video that we made about our college admissions tips. And so a couple of students reached out to us about assistance with editing their essays. And so there's a couple of ways that you can there's definitely many ways you can make money from YouTube off of YouTube, but we made, I think, like $300 off of that. And then we recently accepted our first product. And so we have an air filter that we were sent for free and are going to do a review on. We were people pretty quickly reached out to us about collaborations and other products, but we weren't particularly interested in them. So we've only so far accepted one product that we're going to be reviewing.
We're just experimenting with it too to see if we like it and whatever else.
But it's like a $200 air filter that we got for free. So there's been some tangential.
And I like air filters.
Yeah, there's been some tangential side benefits that have come monetarily from the channel.
That's it for this video. We hope that you guys had an awesome 2018. If you're on YouTube or social media or going through a similar journey as we are, I would love to hear your 2018 results, impressions, stories. If you have advice for us about what we should be doing, what content you want to see, either on YouTube or on other platforms, please tell us. That would be super, super helpful for us. And we're going to have a great 2019. We will do a video like this kind of going forward, updating you in 2019 as we go. But I hope you guys have a great holiday, great New Year's, and we'll see you super soon. Take care.
Bye, guys.